Hi! We're KIX!
I'm Ronnie.
I'm Mark.
I'm Steve.
I'm Jimmy.
And I happen to be Brian.
Why put out a live video now?
Well, we look different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess because, you know, a lot of bands, since we've been going back out and doing these shows, we've been with a lot of bands from Rocklahoma, and a lot of bands from our genre have come back.
I don't know, we might play a little better now. I don't know. Maybe that's why we're doing it.
We feel that we're a band that can live up to our reputation instead of living off of it. So this is kind of proof that we still rock, we still did it like we did 20 years ago, and
Now we have.
And it's now.
rawr.
Now we have a live show.
Hopefully people are going to dig it.
Well, the last time we had anything out, video-wise, was that Blow My Fuse the videos. And that was just a collection of videos with like wraparound footage. It wasn't a real live show.
And KIX has really never had a live, official live release DVD come out.
We did a live show in Japan, but that never got released.
People ask about it, if they can buy, can we get the Japan DVD? And
Hell no.
the answer is no.
You never stay in tune.
We chose Ram's Head because it's a Baltimore venue, and we've just had such great shows and great rapport and great relationship with the Baltimore fans.
We love playing there, and we have a lot of fans that show up there.
And it's a great room, great stage, great lighting, great production. We could put on a great show there.
Good energy, so great stage.
Fun, frolic, rip, roaring, rootin', tootin', kicks, rock and roll.
Hopefully, what we're like live. Hopefully it captures what we're like live. I think I said that backwards, but
We thought it would be perfect.
And hopefully it will be energetic and be inspirational.
And I think it turned out pretty good.
Yeah, hopefully we can do another one someday too.
the set list. How did we choose the set list? I don't remember.
We let that up to Steve.
We kind of, when it comes to the set list, we try to change it up every time we go out and do these runs.
What he feels comfortable with singing. And then we go, well, okay.
Every time we went out and did it, we tried to change the sets up and make them interesting and not play the same stuff over and over again.
I mean, that's how we normally do it for shows.
We have our signature tunes, but we always make room to bring in some older stuff that the fans used to love.
I don't know if we did it special for the video or not.
We change it up every time, so it was just what set is on this DVD is what we felt was appropriate for that time.
I think it was just like happened to be whatever we played that night, right?
Yeah.
And I think we added a few that we wouldn't normally play that were, because I remember it was a longer set than usual.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure we covered our asses.
Just in case we had a couple songs that didn't quite work out so well, we would have some extra material, but as it turns out, everything was pretty good, so I think it's all on there.
Became a two-guitar band because when I first met up with Donnie, I know that he'd always played in bands that had two guitars, and it just seemed to be the thing that worked well with the kind of songs he was writing. And I knew Brian from our hometown, and I just knew that he was a great player and that we would work well together.
Yeah, and I previously had been playing in, I mean, most of the bands I've played in since I started playing were two-guitar bands, so that was sort of like the normal thing back then when we formed. And we just lucked into being able to work together, I guess.
Yeah.
The solos, yes. We, I don't know, we just, somehow we've always been able to work that one out. You know, we sort of know, like, certain songs we know whose style fits it better, or, like, sometimes I'll just be stumped and I'll just look at Ronnie and go, do you have anything? And then he'll do it, and because he plays slightly different than I do, it'll work out for him where I'll be struggling with something.
Yeah, that's the same thing. His answer is what I would have said too. Yep, exactly.
And I brought my Gibson out, but the frets are no good. Hear that, Gibson? I had my Hummingbird, but I'm using a Craft.
I became involved with KIX. I played locally in the Maryland area, and I was actually friends with Ronnie when they were recording Midnight Dynamite. So I got to hear some early mixes, and Ronnie and I were kind of friendly back then. And then Steve started a band called Funny Money, and then after about 5 years, he was looking for a new bass player, and I knew the old bass player. And so I went up and talked to Steve one day, and he said he remembered me, and said, you know, you can have the job if you want it. And so I took the job, and Steve and I started playing together, and we started doing, talking about doing KIX reunion shows, and you know, I knew all the songs anyway, so it was just kind of a natural thing for me to just kind of step in and do that. And you know, we were all comfortable with each other, and you know, we're all really good friends now, and it feels really nice to, you know, play with people you appreciate and that you enjoy being around. So.
Keeping the energy level up is, I've always been very conscious of that. From the time the band started, I've always done like little workouts backstage and try to get my psyche ready. And
I mean, for me, I don't know. It's like every night is I don't know. I give it everything I've got.
And watch a lot of Mick Jagger and just people that influence me, people that make me feel, you know, if I watch them and I think they're great, I can keep that image in my mind and I get out in front of people.
I don't know. It's after years and years of playing, we just once we hit the stage, the adrenaline hits us.
I think the kind of music that KIX is, it would be really difficult to play without having energy. You know, it's just difficult music to just stand around and stare at your shoes. So, you know, it kind of brings that out when you go to play it.
So when I get out there, it's just like it's a new show for me every night. So
It's just a natural thing to just have a lot of energy while you're playing it.
Good point.
We just are used to giving it our all.
And I guess I still kind of love what I do.
It's what we live for.
yes.
So if the people continue to come out and I'm able to put on a decent show for them, we can go on for years and years. Thank you all so much.
What is next for KIX?
What's up next for KIX? I don't know. What do you think, Jimmy? What's up next for KIX?
I'm going to Newport tomorrow.
Nobody cares about that.
What was the question?
No, wait, we got involved with an agent named Sullivan Big. Great agent, the only agent I've ever liked in my life, and he's got us out and playing all over the country for the first time in over a decade.
Yeah.
Through him getting us all over the country and kind of reigniting our careers.
Yes.
Coming out with a new KIX album, hopefully in the next year.
And a DVD.
Getting this DVD out.
And continue on doing what we do.
The old fans are going to love it. Hopefully we'll get some new fans. We're like multi-generational now. So, you know, the parents who bring up their kids and love KIX, they're going to love a new KIX album.
I hope that in time we can put some songs together and release some new material.
And, you know, like the Stones or Aerosmith or anybody else, not that I can compare myself to them, but on that same kind of analogy. So, you know, if the fans dig it and they want to come out and see it, we'll be here. We hope you enjoy the show.